sucia en las redes sociales, de ataque inclemente, de las granjas de bots. Hoy sufrimos, Venezuela sufrió un ataque en la noche, un hackeo masivo. Ya sabemos de qué país viene. No lo voy a decir, ya la huella quedó marcada. Un ataque masivo al sistema de transmisión del Consejo Nacional Electoral porque los demonios y las demonios no querían que se totalizara y se diera el boletín oficial hoy. Hackeo masivo, así lo denuncio. Sabemos de dónde lo hicieron. Ya a esta hora sabemos quién lo ordenó. Queda en manos de la Fiscalía General de la República hacer la investigación y hacer justicia para nuestro pueblo.
All right, guys, breaking. Maduro's declared winner in Venezuela's presidential election as opposition claims it prevailed. Venezuela's opposition claimed victory in Sunday's presidential election, setting up a showdown with the government, which earlier declared President Nicolas Maduro the winner. Opposition leader Maria Corina Machado said the margin of Gonzalez's victory was overwhelming based on the voting tallies it had received from campaign representatives from about 40% of ballot boxes nationwide, man. Now, why is this important? Maduro is one of Putin and Iran's staunchest allies, guys. In fact, Putin and Maduro are, real close. Apparently, Iran's even supplying this guy with missiles and all types of weapons, and and it's the closest country to the United States, by proximity. And some people have even said that it'll play a role in a world war if a world war breaks out and Russia decides to turn its missiles onto the United States. So it's a strategic location for Russia. It's an oil-rich country. There's always been bad blood with the United States and Venezuela, including Cuba. You can throw Cuba in that mix as well, but Venezuela is definitely a country that has been very anti-West, and they've had these relationships with Iran and all these people. Now, when he began his victory speech, he talked about how he almost suffered a massive hacking attack on the National Electoral Council transmission system. He even had to deploy militants over to some of these ballot boxes because people were trying to hack it. They weren't counting certain votes. The opposition was really trying to get this guy out, man, but they did not succeed, So he ended up claiming that he knows who was behind it and the country that was behind it too, And some people were saying that he was running around.
Vas a defender Palestina, presidente. Palestina.
Viva Palestina libre.
So I think he knows who's behind it, but this is definitely a victory for, pretty much I guess you could say the axis of resistance against the West. Russia, China, Iran, these type of places. They really wanted to see this guy win because he's probably the most important figure in that region in South America. It's not very active, in what's going on with the other wars around the world, but strategically it is, especially since it's an oil-rich country and its proximity to the United States. And we also got Anthony Blinken having to come out making his bullshit-ass statements. I'm almost sick of hearing this guy talking, bro, because he's just beyond fucking annoying at this point. He's like a damn robot. They just tell him what to say. But let's get into his statement real quick, man.
If my colleagues will indulge me for just 1 minute, I want to speak quickly to the elections that just took place in Venezuela. We applaud the Venezuelan people for their participation in the July 28th presidential election. We commend their courage and commitment to democracy in the face of repression and in the face of adversity. We've seen the announcement just a short while ago by the Venezuelan Electoral Commission. We have serious concerns that the result announced does not reflect the will or the votes of the Venezuelan people. It's critical that every vote be counted fairly and transparently, that election officials immediately share information with the opposition and independent observers without delay, and that the electoral authorities publish the detailed tabulation of votes. The international community is watching this very closely and will respond accordingly.
Anyways, y'all, like, comment, subscribe, hit that comment section down below, man. Let me know what you guys think, man. Peace.